Welcome to AfterBuzz TV Dancing with the Stars edition. I'm Rachel Zalis, joined by my lovely co-host Robin Antin, and of course, our special guest star of the evening, Jaleel White. We're so happy to have you.
What's happening? I'm always happy to see you.
Hello, baby. Talk to us. Now, you did the tango tonight, which is a very sensual dance.
Right.
Do you feel very sensual, Jaleel?
Feeling pretty sensual tonight. I was happy with my dance, man. You always you start to take on this dancer persona that you're not happy with everything. Everything can always be better. But, ultimately, my overall goal was to never face plant on that darn floor. I love our outfits. Kim is killing in the outfit department, just murdering the game.
Well, you could put like a rag sack on that woman. She is just so beautiful.
I told the people in the press line, I said, I think we got marked off for looking like rich people that were going to a rock concert instead of actual rockers.
Right.
We looked like we had a suite at the Bellagio instead of being rockers.
Yeah. But you were great tonight. You really were. We were saying that you looked happy. You looked like you had joy in your just your presence was so it was present, which some people weren't there.
I appreciate that. I don't understand the scoring system.
Yeah.
What I do know is that the judges are good at what they do. I know that typically all of their critiques are valid, to be quite honest. I'm not going to sit up here and trash the judges. Perhaps I could have been more stalking even when I looked at it. But one of the things I really pride myself on is Kim kicks my ass every week on Frame. Frame. I wake up in cold sweats at night. Frame. Where your frame at?
Yeah, that's become a bad word in your dictionary.
It's a bad word in my dictionary. So for the judges not to note my frame and to note somebody else's lack of frame and give them a higher score, I think that put a damper on my partner. She's not here this evening. I know how to get through life. It is what it is. Kim worked so hard wherever she is tonight. I'm blowing her kisses.
Oh,
hey, girl.
We're all blowing her kisses.
Work on that choreography.
We love to watch her. She's a beautiful
dancer.
And God willing, they'll bring me back next week and we can kick some tail in that samba.
Yeah, don't ever stop working on your frame, because I'm telling you, I noticed that right away. I knew that you had your positioning was so perfect.
Thank you.
And that is so important, because when your shoulders are up and you're tense and all that, I go, it distorts the picture.
Yeah.
And you were just gliding around like a feather, and it was really beautiful.
It's like I don't run from anything. Everybody kept talking about tension between me and Kim and whatnot. Ain't no tension between me and Kim. We're both perfectionists, and it gets passionate in there.
I'm telling you.
I have to say, for all that was going on in the past week, I personally saw you guys interacting, cameras off.
Thank you.
Very loving, very supportive of each other. So for anyone out there who has any doubts.
I just try to tell people, understand that Kim is a professional dancer. I'm an actor and I'm a writer. So at the end of the day, we always want to try to please her to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is she's used to dance with other professionals.
Yep.
So,
I know.
It was like I remember the week that Martina left, I saw the hurt in Martina's eyes, not for herself, but for Tony.
Yeah.
Because if Tony were to be her doubles partner in tennis,
right.
Then you see what I'm saying?
You feel like you let them down.
You felt like you let the person down.
But as a dancer, like I know when I work with anyone from the Pussycat Dolls to a partner to whatever that is, I am so intense, and I get I can get moody, I get bitchy, I get everything, because I want
Kim
to be
can get all
perfect.
those things.
I know, but
we'll just watch Max every season.
But that's the thing, like when the public out there is saying all these crazy little things, it's like, no, you don't understand. This is serious work.
Man, that dance you saw tonight was probably anywhere between 28 and 32 hours of my life.
Yeah.
And I mean,
crazy.
Intense instruction. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it this way. Okay, now note it this way. And Kim trying to basically tell me the same thing 10 different ways in the way that I'll remember it.
Until you get it.
So we have certain verbiage, in the middle of the dance, she's telling me, fall away, fall away. I know what that means. She probably tried 5 different phrases, but fall away, I seem to respond to.
By the way, oh my God. By the way, you did a very good Mick Jagger.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you nailed that.
Thank you.
did.
Hey, well, that was
very enjoyable.
Well, that was actually the tough part of my dance was bipolar. I'm not bipolar, but the dance is.
Yeah.
So I had to come out and do this Mick Jagger, and he's all spastic.
Yeah.
And then the second we go in the clinch, I gotta be still.
Yeah. You gotta like.
I gotta be level. I'm not supposed to bob up and down.
Like I was
and
saying.
with that music, you know, your shoulders almost kind of naturally want to
Right,
bounce.
Yeah. I think you and Sherry Shepherd also has the same inclination.
Yeah, we both
to
do.
wanna,
We really do. So when we get in the hole sometimes, it's a lot easier with a song like The Way You Look Tonight because that song itself glides.
Yeah.
But then when the dance glides, you give me a song like Satisfaction that you're supposed to be thumping to.
I think it's like the transition between that. Okay, like so, like you know, you're doing your Mick Jagger thing, and then it's like the transition between that and then going into the dance, going into the glide. It's like put it on your ice skates in 2 seconds and just.
Robin,
glide.
I'm telling you, when I pull her back in this dance and I'm hugging her and I'm dragging her by, you know, and she's dragging her 2 feet, like literally at that moment. That's what I'm telling myself in my head. I'm like cussing myself out. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Because I'm still worked up from the Mick Jagger.
But I agree with you because I actually had a problem with tonight that I didn't think the music was right for the tango.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's like this
rock and roll. It's like makes you want to move around.
Yeah.
And the tango, you have to be so controlled.
You know, it's tough. And at the end of the day, I try to tell myself, and I really want people to get this. I'm not here for myself. Like, I'm not here for myself. I'm here for my fans. I'm here for my mom. I'm here for my daughter. I'm here for anybody who didn't think I could do this.
Yeah.
That's who I'm here for. And I'm hoping they can see my joy in trying something different. Perhaps excelling at it in some weeks. Not excelling at it in other weeks. But I still think I got special dances in me, and I hope people will continue to vote and keep me on the show.
Oh, I hope so. I really do. I think that you deserve it, and you're so... You know, you're such a nice guy. Like, we've gotten to know you over the last couple of weeks. I mean, here, obviously, you and I have known each other, but, you know, I know that you're a good guy. You know what I mean? And it's just like kind of, you know, like I don't like hearing all this crazy stuff out there, but I'm not worried about that. You're on the show. Yeah. You are killing it.
I had fun this week.
You're
great.
You
need to know that, though. I had fun this week.
It showed that you just kind of let go a little and enjoyed it.
I had fun. I had that little silly wind machine that Kim absolutely demanded I have. And, you know.
Yeah.
If you can't tell at the beginning of my dance,
I know.
I would say I'm tough.
No, I
had to settle down.
Yeah.
That's why I said it sucked because it was like I was so amped.
Yeah.
But then it was like, settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. Get your hips under. Settle down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Do you guys have any fun little field trips planned? You know, sometimes.
Kim and I go on field trips all the time, man. We get manicure, pedicures.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Great.
Show us your nails.
I mean, normally they're nice. I have black fingernails.
Let's see.
I have black fingernail polish on tonight, so I had to take this stuff off.
But they look buffed and nice.
Yeah, that's why, because we.
Yeah. There's nothing like a well manicured man.
Exactly. Oh, I love it. Oh, let me tell you.
I get Kim iPods and massages.
Toes?
The toes?
Kim and I do the whole thing.
That's so cute.
You ask Kim. Next time you see her, where's her favorite sushi spot?
Where
is it?
Yeah, well, here.
You ask her.
Come on, we're right here.
You ask her.
Okay, so you guys get mani-pedis, you go for sushi.
What else?
I'm telling on myself.
Shopping?
We do it all. We hit M Cafe, we juice.
Oh. Are you vegan or vegetarian?
I go back and forth depending on, right now I'm trying to.
It depends what day it is.
You must be eating like better.
I have to be honest with you. My waistline is at a college level right now.
Wow.
How much have you lost?
I'm wearing 32 pants right now.
No
How much have you lost?
I've lost 12 pounds. I haven't worn a 32 since I was in college.
That is amazing.
It's funny when you get down to that level, you start to get a little obsessive.
You do.
So you want to start juicy, you want to start eating a little better.
You're like, I am keeping this, let me tell you.
How are the abs looking?
Look at her. That's the thing. Kim want to see. Y'all done pissed Kim off with these scores. Now she want to get me all naked on the dance floor.
Hey, babe, do whatever it takes.
Yeah, come on.
It's not that serious.
There's no shame on the dance floor.
Nah.
Take it off.
Next week, you better be just. If I were you, I would just take it all off down to like the small little whatever.
Well, Robin, get the word out there. I love that woman. She's got an amazing legacy in dance. Her choreography is sick. Her style is even better. And I just really hope people keep me on the show long enough for me to give what I think at least is my best dance, because I don't think I've given it yet.
Yeah, I agree. Well,
I'm
everyone.
like Gucci Gold Lame Speedo. What do you think?
I was thinking more like risky
That's how you
business.
go through me? That's how you go through me? You just gonna throw me all the way under the school bus?
No,
Wow.
I was thinking like risky business guy.
Wow, risky business guy.
Right? Like, and just like straight up white, tighty whities.
I think someone did that on the show.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, probably.
They did a risky business.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't remember.
Well, look,
Mark might have done
let's
it.
get something straight, all right? Will Levy has the one-man bachelorette party branding sewed up. I'm not trying to enter that man's game. I'm not trying to enter that man's game. I'm trying to stay
You got your own swag, huh?
ice cold on
tell
this
you.
dance floor. And for those who like it, please vote. Don't just send somebody a text message to be like, yo, Jaleel White killed it tonight. Please vote. Otherwise, I can't be on the show.
Yeah, you want to see more Jaleel? You want to see him take it all off? You're going to have to vote for him.
Here you go. Here you go.
So what
I'm walking a fine line right now.
What do you think happened tonight, Jaleel? It seemed like there were a lot of moments where dancers are having off moments.
You know, I knew this was going to be a roller coaster. I was warned by certain people who've been on the show already. So I built my mind for it. And I'm still standing right now. And hopefully after tomorrow night, I'll still be standing. And that's just, I can't even look at it week to week.
Yeah.
I got to look at it for the entirety of the journey.
So true. Yeah.
And right now, I don't have a dance that I'm not proud of. I know I could have done things better, but I don't have a dance that I wouldn't want to show to anybody. Like, yo, can we get that off YouTube somehow? Is there, who can we pay?
Yeah, for sure. You know what? But I don't know if you ever, like as a dancer, if you ever feel like I was perfect, there was not one thing. Like, that's what makes you better when there's always that one.
Well,
for me, that's how I am.
That's the difference, though, Robin, between being a dancer and being an actor. In an actor, I take pride on the fact that I get to do multiple takes. Because truth be told, I've been an actor for so long, I know my second and my third take are my best.
Yeah.
Woo!
Look,
Mark
listen,
Ballas.
I got Mark Ballas over here air humping me. You know what I'm saying?
Can you air hump all of us?
Surrounded by the most beautiful women in the city.
Mark Ballas!
Mark Ballas is joining
Now,
us.
hold on.
We like to.
Now, hold up. You want to talk about a man that was underscored tonight? I'll go in on him.
Right, they were setting up the cages, the fences. I was like, what is this dance going to be about?
What are they going to do?
Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. Get ready to bleep me, all right? You ready? All right. This dude did some shit so cold with the MMA stuff jumping off his back. Honestly, I don't even like watching him dance before I go out. No, for real. I leave the stage. I go over to American Idol and hang out with Secrets for a second. Then I come back and I do my dance. Because this dude is just unbelievable.
Oh, man, thanks.
You know my nickname for you behind you. I won't even tell you behind you. You know I call you Wolverine.
Wolverine?
You know I call you Wolverine.
That works.
I don't know about that.
You know I call you
I don't have enough hair on my chest to be Wolverine.
Wait, Mark, my favorite part of the night was watching you in the break before you went on, getting psyched up for your dance. You're like boxing,
Well, the thing is for me, I
jumping.
like to sweat before I dance just to feel warm. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, as a dancer,
yeah.
like when you're kind of cold, and you'll learn this, when you're cold, it doesn't feel good.
right,
Like
doesn't
your
feel
heart
right.
rate's up, little sweat going on.
That's what's been killing us with the bumpers.
Yeah.
We keep shooting these bumpers right up until the last minute.
Yeah.
Right.
And the first week, we had like literally 10 minutes to work up a sweat.
Yeah.
So what we do, like what I like to do right after the bumper is like run in place,
Move it.
throw air boxing, just to really get the body like hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
But I'm running around like a banshee until my set.
Yeah,
so.
because when you go in
Wolverine.
there,
Wolverine.
I know, we like that, Nick.
Who would you be then? Colossus? That was my favorite, actually. Colossus and Wolverine and Cyclops. It's a good
no,
look.
but it's true. When you go into dancing cold, it's like a completely different experience. So when you go in warm, you're like, it's like.
It was a good night. It was a good night. I felt like scored. You were
like
definitely
sex.
underscored.
It's like sex.
I felt like
They were
Katherine got a
very
little
low
underscored. There was some
tonight.
low. It's like
That's
sex.
my joke.
We were all trying to channel it out.
We've been talking about sex all night.
I bet
on
you have. I know Robin very well.
All I want to do is talk
I
about
felt
sex.
like I was having sex out there, except I didn't get a climax with them scores.
With your leopard scarf.
My microphone isn't working. I
Wait,
keep
Mark,
wanting
it
to
was
talk
so
about sex.
funny watching you try to get Catherine's inner tough girl out of her.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I wish they'd have aired her first punch she threw.
it's like,
Because it was like, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm such a wimp." Like I was really hoping they'd show that. But I thought the class really helped. I go there like 5-6 times a week
Wow.
for 2 hours every time, and it's like really good at just getting you to be aggressive, be out of your zone, and they put you out of your comfort zone, so you have to naturally defend yourself. And by the end of the class, you did a lot better. The first couple of days before we went, like she's the most soft-natured person I think I've ever met. So it's like, it was definitely a challenge. So I was like, I called my MMA trainer. I was like, dude, you gotta do me a favor. I said, you as an MMA fighter have to come on Dancing with the Stars. She was like, are you serious? I was like, yes, please do this for me.
Just when it seems like she can't get more adorable, you do it like.
Yeah, and the outfit was hot.
Like that
one was for you, Robin.
I was like, damn, that was.
She was a dominatrix.
No, it was great.
But everyone looked fresh tonight. You had the red on tonight with the.
But Mark, I'm still like, you know me, because I'm looking at every single part of the way she's dancing, and I'm like, she looks like a dancer.
Well,
so
thank you.
You know, and I know that that's credit to you. But I keep saying, I'm like,
Sure she hasn't had dance?
I'm like, are you sure?
It's a girl mosh pit party.
Cupid over here is throwing bow and arrows.
Nah, I ain't throw no, but that's Rashawn. Rashawn is on cloud 9 right now. He got the score. Rashawn can end up dancing on the top of the Empire State Building, and we in LA.
His one dimple is really happy.
I said to Rashawn, he said, you can come out for a bite to eat tonight? He's like, nah, man, I'm going to lay low. And then he got his score, and there he is.
Dancing on camera, everything.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lay low tonight.
I'm like, okay, all right, come out and do anything when you get 7s like us. Come on.
I said to him, you came, he was like, I ain't going to pass up free food.
He was the first one here, ready to be interviewed.
He's so funny.
He's so awesome.
God.
No, he did a great job tonight. Really smooth. One of his best dances. It was cool for him, especially, you know, having the hip hop kind of title.
Yeah.
To do something soft. He looked really good.
He really did. Like, I mean, honestly, that's what I was saying. I was so surprised. He had this like glide.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I was saying that I was talking about before that you'll really appreciate. It's like there were a few tonight. Not you, but I mean, not your partner, not yours. But you know, a few that like from my perspective, because I was watching it a little bit raised up, so all I could see was from the hips up, and I saw like a lot of bouncing on the floor, like, and it's like, wow, you realize how you really need to glide.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's a lot of like even when you're running, when you're doing something that has to do with running, it's like you have to kind of learn how to be sort of.
I think part of that is controlling like the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Because in rehearsal, it's in rehearsal. It's like one thing because we're together all day, every day at McAdam. We see each other in the hallway. We see each other in the lunchroom. So we're used to performing for each other. Then when you fill that room with like 1,000, 2,000 people and cameras, your adrenaline starts going.
You already know it's gonna be bigger than whatever you did.
And
Just on adrenaline.
Yeah.
And you got it. That's why what was tough was that Kim was real passionate about me doing this spastic Mick Jagger. And then literally in a split second, getting into hold and chilling and gliding and keeping a roof on your head and keeping your hips tucked under. And it's like, yo.
It's definitely a part of that, suppressing that, being able to breathe, knowing when to hit, knowing when to pull it back. Yeah. And just, trying to ignore, as much as you're entertaining the audience, try not to get caught up in the screams and the cheers and think, oh, I'm going to go up an extra 10 gears.
Yeah,
and then overdo it.
The thing that I will say I am openly jealous of the male professional dancers. Is they all have the ability to adapt to the dance.
Yeah.
So I watch him do the jive, I watch him do the waltz, and I will watch him morph into the character that he needs to be. Now I can do that as an actor, but apparently I've been accused of being too cool in all of my dances. It's a very difficult thing to do. Yeah. I tip my hat to them to conform to the character of the dance. So what's basically happening with all the actors and all the performers is we eventually hit a dance that is most naturally your personality.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you stick that dance and people go, oh, you've done it.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that, it's just you found a dance that works best for your personality.
Yeah, exactly.
And that, I think, for tonight was our challenge, because Katherine she's not a fighter, she's not aggressive.
Right.
When she gets frustrated or heated, she sits down or she leaves the room. She doesn't want to sit there and like fight about it.
Drama.
She just wants to be happy all the time.
Yeah, like this dance for Katherine is not her personality at all.
Mark, what do you typically eat in a day? Like, you're burning so many calories. Like, how do you...
To be honest, I just cheated.
Oh!
I just had some Kobe beef sliders.
Yeah.
But for the most part, seriously, in the morning I'll have an egg white scramble that'll consist of double chicken, turkey, spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes. No bread, side of fruit. Then I'll drink like a carrot, cucumber, celery, spinach juice. I'll drink that. And then for lunch, I'll have maybe a chicken salad, 2 servings of chicken salad. And then for dinner, I'll probably do something with high protein and a lot of vegetables every day.
No carbs.
I stay away from carbs.
Yeah.
I had carbs today for lunch. I had a little bit of pasta just to give me some extra
sometimes
fuel.
you need it.
Yeah, but for the most part, I try to stay healthy.
Portion control is such an important because you need to eat.
Yeah.
But it's just about not eating like a lot, so where you get so exhausted. But
Yeah.
I found portion control works for me.
All I know is I eat almonds like I'm on an airplane.
Almonds are good for you, though.
I'm like just walking around all day, just snacking.
You're not
on
even
almonds.
hungry. You just
I'm not even hungry. I find myself, why am I eating these things? I eat
I
them like
do that.
bird seeds, and I'm a pigeon in a park.
I do that with Cliff Bars. The Cliff Bars, they have
Yeah,
these protein
those are
Cliff
so
Bars. I just ate lunch and I'm eating one. And I'm like, I'm not even hungry. Why am I eating this?
I know. But it feels so good when you just have a little bit and you're like, I'm fine.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Do we have drinks coming? What's
Nah, my
happening?
boy's looking
Where
out for
are
me.
Hey.
Yeah, he brought me
Where's
some
our
water.
cocktail?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
you want
about to go get a cocktail.
It is called AfterBuzz.
Don't ask my boy Scott for
Yeah, there's
drinks
a reason
now.
it's called
You put the whole
Buzz.
bottle on the table.
We like to get our drink on.
I think you should change the name to The Buzz.
Yeah, not AfterBuzz, just Buzz.
The Buzz.
Buzz TV.
Okay, so what dances do you guys have next week?
If I get paid, he's safe. I know.
You don't know, dude. Trust me.
You never know in this
I
show.
have
You
full
never
experience.
know.
I went from being top of the leaderboard
Sabrina,
to out.
right?
Out. Yeah.
Really?
It was the most. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
No, don't sit up here and lie to me just because you sit next
No,
to me. That's
no.
impossible.
Go back, season 5. I had
It's true.
Sabrina Bryan. This girl wrecked every week. I mean, threw down.
Oh my God.
And was in the top. Like I think we were third.
Yeah.
And we went out.
It was a shock. It was the biggest shock of Dancing with the Stars history.
It was like voted most shocking elimination moment
that's
of that
right.
year.
I remember.
We went
Oh
out
my
in
God.
week 6, and everyone thought this girl was gonna make the final. We got slammed. It was out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
That was
I
the
like-
shocker, yeah.
And that was my first season, so I was like, my life is over.
Oh my God.
You survived.
Every time I leave the studios on Sunday, I make sure I've cleared out everything that I own. Cause I don't know if I
It's like an episode of The Bachelor. You
yeah.
always have to pack your bags every week.
I
You never know
don't-
who's going to pick you.
I don't
true.
leave any sunglasses or anything that could just have been accidentally misplaced and we can't find it.
Yeah.
No, but you have to think that way. You have to be prepared, you know?
Yeah, so you never want to jinx it. Like, you never want to touch the mirror ball before the final.
I got a joke with you. I always tell you, you know you're working for crap producers when their offices aren't decorated very well. Because it means even they know they're not going to be there too long.
Oh my
Mark,
God.
are there any...
Hey, by the way, we chose, Rachel asked me who I would choose to dance with as far as the dancers on the show. So we both chose you and Derek. And then we kind of were like, oh,
Then
and
we
then
could
I was like,
swap.
yeah, I was like, well, we could swap. We
Who
could,
did
we
I
could
end
trade
up
off.
with? Did I
Both
end up
of
with
us.
you?
Both.
Oh, good. I'm into
You ended
that.
up with both, and Derek ended up
we
with
both
both.
want you. Is
Yeah.
that okay?
You can both have a piece. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Now, is there any little things you need to do before each show to make you feel like step
Just
certain
I like to
foot on
work
the
out.
stage
I like,
first?
my trainers come. Today I did a couple of rounds on the pads. Derek was doing elastics. Or I like to run around, just get my heart rate up. And I always pray. I always do my little kiss up to God, like, guide me through this.
Yeah.
So that's usually my thing.
Yeah, no,
about
it's
you?
great.
I try to get my heart rate up, but I think I might have to start stealing some pages from him because with all the bumpers they've been having us do right before we dance, I don't even think I've got my heart rate up to the point where I had it the first week. The first week we had a solid like 10 minutes to just go in and do our thing.
Look who's here.
Hey, get in here. Come take
Come
our
on
spot.
in.
I'll give it
Come
my
on.
Come on. Come here.
We have Katherine, the gorgeous, the fabulous Katherine
Jaleel.
joining us. Come on over. Oh, yeah, we get Mark closer to us.
Yeah, Mark.
Woo.
Hot
I
tamale.
love that you still have the black in your hair.
Well,
No one looked more...
We love you, Jaleel.
Oh, let's get your headphone on.
like this.
No one looked more badass
Oh
than
my
you did
God.
tonight.
I mean, that is a badass
Wow,
hair.
like that leather catsuit with the cape.
It was all his idea.
Did you
Oh my
design that?
God.
I was channeling my inner Robin Antin.
I knew you were going to say
I
that.
was getting my pussycat doll.
You know. I mean, right when I saw that, I went, oh my God, that's my
I
dream.
knew it.
I might have to
I
steal
did.
it. I think I'm gonna have to try and steal that one.
Deal it.
You should wear that out.
It was
Oh,
hot.
no.
This came on.
When you did your arms and it just went, whoosh, it was like, I mean, you looked like it was gorgeous.
Good cape work.
Oh, well, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried my best.
We were talking to Mark about how funny the package was, watching you try to get your
Can I just say,
umbrella.
girls, I'm such a wimp.
Oh my
I'm
God.
such a
You
wimp.
said
never
they
know.
didn't even show the worst
No, they
punch.
didn't. I thought they made me look quite good.
You look great.
No, they look.
You did good.
I was a
after an hour.
wimp. Yeah.
No, you seriously were. I mean, I still was like, I'm like, how is it that you can you have the
One
lines of a dancer? Like everything you do is like, you know, you don't look like someone who's never danced. It's just crazy. Like,
Well, it's my teacher.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
my teacher. He's doing a good job.
MJ's on right now.
It's all Mark.
I'm in
You want to go dance? Should we go
I'm in
dance?
MJ land.
He's in his own world.
Do you want to go dance?
I may have to go get a
Because we
cocktail
haven't done
at
enough
MJ.
dancing today.
I know. Yeah.
He wants to
I'll
dance
be waiting for you
skills.
guys.
And he
to
does
Yeah.
hours every
I
day
know.
for MMA. It's just
Come on.
insane.
We have to go dance.
Okay.
Go dancing, guys. We love you guys. You guys are doing
Thank
so
you
great.
so much.
Yeah. I don't know.
To Steel Panther?
Oh yes.
All right. Well,
Mark is so good. He's such a good dancer. It's crazy.
Maria Menounos, come back to join us.
Maria.
Maria!
Oh,
One of the
Maria.
high scorers of the night.
So
Okay.
deserving.
Maria had joined us earlier and left to go watch her performance. Watching it back now, what did you think?
I'm so happy.
Oh my God. Yeah, we haven't talked to you.
You know why? Because the part that I was most nervous about, we didn't really rehearse much, which was that opening, because I couldn't even get the dance steps right. And I'm like, Derek, I can't go there. And I'm also a little timid in, like, even in rehearsals with him, like I can't bring it till I gotta bring it. I get a little shy.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like a game time performer. So watching it back, I was like, yeah, that was cool.
Oh, I love it.
That jacket.
Right?
Electrocuting off of you almost. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It
How
was like
genious
Back
is
to the
he?
Future.
How genius is he? Literally, like, I was
Seriously.
so excited when he's like, your costume's gonna rip off. I'm like, come on. He goes, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, how exciting. Like,
Yeah.
who gets that moment? Unless you're J-Lo,
Yeah.
you never get that moment.
exactly.
I got to be J-Lo
J-Lo
tonight.
who?
No, it's true. I mean, what a great experience. You get
Yeah.
to do this. Whoever thought you would be able to do that? And your explosions and jackets and
frankly, the
learning.
show was starting to put me to sleep. And that was like, that moment was like, bam!
Thank you.
Okay, and
we
no
did.
one
We had
brings
issues.
celebrities like Maria to the show.
I know.
We're talking
Hello.
Nia Vardalos, Rita Wilson, Giada De Laurentiis, John Stamos, Zach Levi. I mean, it was like an
Was Zach
all-star-
Levi there too?
Yeah.
Well,
It
he
was
wasn't there for
insane.
me.
Oh, I thought he was there for you.
No.
We'll just throw him in anyway.
But I know him, so.
And Robin Antin and Rachel
Robin Antin
Zalis.
and Rachel
Yeah.
Zalis. Like, you biggest stars ever.
Exactly.
No, that is amazing. Honestly, there was some. I mean, it was just the caliber of people there, and like the feeling tonight was really exciting. But we had issues with a lot of the performances because it did feel like everyone was so. Maybe they were just like so pumped that I think people were nervous, and some of the dancer choreographers were too conscious of their partners maybe being injured, or you know what I mean. Like everyone seemed like they had a lot of simple movements.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I don't know, there was no power.
There was a lot of pressure, I feel like,
Yeah.
on everyone this week. Like, we all felt it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, I was in my Epsom salt bath last night, so depressed because I couldn't get it. And I was watching Ricky Lake and Derek's tango from last year, and their package, she was like, I just want to quit, and I'm not a quitter.
I remember that.
And I was like, oh my God, so
How
it's not just me.
crazy.
I never said I want to quit, even in my
Yeah.
darkest moments doing this.
Yeah.
But I was definitely really defeated.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't remember anything. I'm terrible. This is so horrible. I'm going to make this is what I kept thinking.
That's the worst
I'm going to
feeling
make
ever.
such a fool out of myself Monday night. And Derek's like, Maria, everyone has good weeks and bad weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. This isn't even going to just be a bad week because I make a mistake. I am going to make a fool out of myself. I'm so bad at this.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad to say, Harley, first of all, I think you guys were the only tango tonight that really did it justice in
I
terms
agree.
of like the sensuality, the passion. I mean, do you think a lot of that's to do with the fact that you and Derek have such a chemistry?
I don't know. I mean, it has to be. Like,
Yeah,
going into this,
I think so.
I knew how important it was to have good chemistry with your partner. And Derek and I hit it off immediately.
Yeah.
We're both 10 years old. We both have so much fun together.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, he knows that I'm a really hard worker. I think he respects that. And you know, I'm powering through things. And he really expects a lot of me, and I don't want him to stop. Like, even in the moments where I'm like, I want to kill him because he's just like being so hard on me. At the same time, I look at him and I'm like, okay, wait, I know I'm getting frustrated,
Yeah.
but do not give up on me and do not settle. Because
Yeah.
if you settle and I look half-ass out there, I'm going to be really pissed.
Yeah, you're a hard worker. I mean, you will never
And he
get
spanks
out
you
there
if you
unless
mess
you're
up.
perfect. You know, I know that about you.
Yeah,
But
I want to be good for myself, because this is one of those things where I'm pretty competitive. You know, right?
yeah,
That's why we get along so
That
well.
doesn't exist in this for me. For me, this one is about learning something I never thought I could learn before and executing it to the best of my ability so that I can be proud.
Yeah.
I watch it back to be proud for myself.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, I did it. I don't care about anything else.
Because that's
Yeah, I
so
was gonna
hard.
say, in this competition, you've never once been competitive with the other people.
No, I love everybody.
It's
I'm so
competitive
happy.
with yourself to see how far you can push yourself.
Totally.
But you know, like a lot of dancers and probably actors, and I mean, I think performers in general, and this is not everyone, but I know for me, I've struggled with this for a long time. Looking back at what I do as a performer, or what I've done, you know, as a dancer, all the years that I dance, and I know a lot of dancers out there do the same thing. It's like I cannot even watch myself. Like I'm just like I can't. I get like anxiety. You know what I mean? So it's like the fact that you do it and you can, and then you can be proud is like that's like win. That's win for
But
you.
here's why.
Forget about everybody else.
Because I'm not a professional, I can do that. I can see little moments. Like I watch it back and I was like, oh, that hit could have been out more. Oh, that could have been a little sharper. Like I do see it. But at the end of the day, I know that you can't go out and really give up. It's really hard to give a perfect performance. And so, woo! Come on, baby.
Come on,
I think
sex
somebody
machine.
I think he wants you to dance.
I know, but I can't dance unless I'm dancing.
Yeah.
There's no more extracurricular dancing if I want to keep really dancing.
Right, exactly.
Right, Derek?
We were just saying that you
Good
guys are
song.
the
Here,
only.
come in closer so you can.
We thought you were the only tango that really captured the like sensuality of the dance, and we want to know if that's because you guys have such an amazing chemistry.
I don't. Was there sensuality in that dance? I didn't see it. I felt definitely. Was it felt it? I felt it at the beginning.
More than any other
Listen,
tango tonight.
apparently she was gonna. Well, it was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah.
This song is fantastic here.
She didn't lick your face though. I
Wait,
think that was
You know what's
possibly
amazing?
going to be one of the.
I
dance
know. I
moves.
saw they showed you guys kissing, or you know, and I think from last week on the news.
The makeout?
tonight. No, it was like all of a sudden I looked up and y'all.
I told him when we were on the press line, I said I had a little idea of something I was going to do. And he goes, what? And I go, no, I'm not going to tell you. And he goes, you were going to lick me, weren't you? I mean, this man reads minds. He read my mind in rehearsal. He goes, this is you during that dance. Oh my God, what's next? Oh my God, am I going to get this? Oh, shoot, what am I doing? And I'm like, how do you know that's exactly what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Like, he reads minds. But I got so into what I was doing that I wasn't thinking. And it's better because if you try to force something, unless it's natural, it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Agreed. It has to be natural.
Did you ever see the footage of Maria doing the Pussycat Dolls?
I saw a little bit of it. Yes, a little bit. I think she should go back
I do too.
afterwards.
I do
And
too.
she should like come down from the rafters.
No,
Yeah,
you know what?
right?
Remember, wait, we already said
Yeah, I
part
gotta do
two.
Now
We're-
you'll
we're-
be even
Part,
more
wait, no, part deux.
No,
Part
part
two.
two.
Part deux.
Oh, part two. Yeah, no, but because she didn't do what we planned a whole thing, and then she ended up really doing half, and it was amazing. But
Terrific.
But now it'll be a whole other story.
Right? She's had like
And
months of
America
training.
would be you're doing it,
Done.
Yes, I'm
Done. Here's the contract. Hold on.
and you're singing. Wait, and she's
Sign
singing.
him.
Derek, her voice is amazing.
I know. I hear it all
Her
day.
voice, Maria can sing.
She's like,
Unbelievable. We have it. We recorded her. I was like, what?
yep. It's the Greek.
Next week you have the salsa, right?
The salsa, the dance of, it's the vertical expression of a horizontal desire.
I like it.
Wow.
I think we already did that.
We need shots right now.
It's yeah, right. No, it's actually, I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about it. I've changed our song. I got a song. I was like, not quite. So I talked to the music people and I said we need to change our song. We changed it. I like it. I'm excited about it. And not gonna lie, it's a fun dance, but it's tough. You know, they're all tough. They're all lots of little turns and little tricks. I'm gonna be dipping you.
tricks.
I'm gonna be putting you under my legs. But here's the thing. I could be doing tricks all day with her, but I have to be careful because I don't want to like.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to crack her in half.
Because a lot of it has to do with your ribs, unfortunately, your torso. You need this. So
Oh.
No. So I can't. I have to like create new tricks to accommodate that.
Yeah, you gotta like be uber creative.
I have to create it. I have to figure it out. Maybe you do tricks to me.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Groovy.
But what was so great tonight
Grace will
was
be turning tricks next episode.
she was so tight, like her accents, bam, bam,
Boom.
like everything was like, that's hard to do.
No, she was on it.
That's not easy to get that like snap, like fierce,
Yeah.
You know,
she had it.
I mean, it's hard to even explain as a dancer what I saw. You
Well,
know?
it's like hitting it. It's literally like when you don't just hit the accent on top, but when you're like in the accent.
In it. You're in the pocket.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
it's funny because we're always up like first or second, and this time I was able to hear the judges be like, there wasn't enough intensity or like
Well, I
strength.
told her, I was like, because she was talking, I said, listen to what the judges are saying to the other dancers, because then maybe you can apply that to your dance.
And I did, it helped.
So I would say, like for instance, like they would hear something and say, oh, you didn't attack it hard enough. I wanted you to attack it more. So I said, so listen, so you heard that, so put a little more attack in there.
Yeah.
So, all right, I have to go because we're going to go to this concert right now.
Oh, yeah. Are you going
The cabs are outside.
Oh, my God, you're going. Wait,
I have to go put my spandex on
wait,
and
what
my
concert?
cup.
What is it?
Time to rock and roll, baby.
Wait, what concert?
At the House of Blues, Steel Panther.
Steel Panther! Oh, my God, I love you!
All right,
Okay.
well, I think
Have fun, you guys.
that ends this session
See you when
anyway.
we go to
Yeah.
sleep together.
Okay.
My
so
roommate on Monday nights, Rachel Zalis.
Yay! Woohoo! Anyway, thanks for watching AfterBuzz TV.
I love you. So proud of you. So proud.
Wait, can you hold on one sec? But let's
Are we-
buzz you later.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Buzz you later.